Hello friends, Arthur here and welcome to ZSl-Space-Track Review Part 2, and we start with Gravitational Fling by After with really long name. Probably the short one already ended on the Steam, so is what it is. As of track, it's not a really hard one. You do this pattern in this like gravitational loop, spirals. Really love this idea, interesting. I spent a lot of attempts trying to find the alter way, but honestly I really didn't have enough skill to do that, but it is definitely somewhere there. Asteroid Racetrack by Kaiken, and well, first of all, this is very hard, complicated track. I not really love this type of track because even do the first jump was over complicated thing to find trajectory for a player as me who's not really, let's say, consistent. It's over complicated. And then I was forced to turn off all the bloom because you really don't see where you need to go because of all this neon light. I will put the comparison because even without it, all these white line are terrible. With this, it's almost impossible. And then I was definitely lucky to finish this track because the jump into the finish is completely blind. You don't see what and how you doing it, even after several attempts. It's really hard, but again, maybe it's just my problem. Alcamoth Energized GP by Recon97, and one thing this track shows very well, it's that practice is everything, because I played this track first time on my own and I have one time, and second time I played it during a showcase and I have better result. Also some trajectory I pick up from like the players, so yeah, overall a really cool idea, trying to find in best spot how you can cut, grind some parts on the track, use shortcuts, not using shortcuts, it's all up to you, but yeah, it really seems like Grand Prix with braking and accelerating a lot. Exoplanet by Modern X Studio, and this is a fully flying track, which I not really appreciate, like overall at all. I don't like it. I know people like it, some people like it, but well, let's say that not a lot of fully flying tracks was put in ZSL directly, especially such hard one with some, I would say, RNG meteors that throw into you. I'm talking about the moment when you go very uphill and it's RNG and you can be hit by, let's say, meteor. So yeah, complicated, but for people who love gliders, they will enjoy it. A New Hope by Codewalt. I love Star Wars theme. It's really like obvious for space theme. So yeah, everything like about moving stuff, logical stuff, creation, no complaints. For the track, it's also pretty doable. Personally, I didn't saw any really hard, complicated elements that would be really hard. One tricky thing is the jump after checkpoint 6, where again, you can do it quite easily. But if you will use arms up, you will fly over, or your cart could be like tilted and you can crash your wheel. And second, you could have some problem with the speed on the jump near the finish, so be careful there. I will definitely recommend using arms up there. Shmercury by Groovy, and I hope I'm not wrong in this track, but I think there's like Groovy use this element like wind or something, I don't know how he calls, but it slightly change your gravity perception. Your card behaves slightly lighter than it's supposed to be. At least that's how I feel here. And another thing, its track basically have the 3 different roads, like yellow, green, blue, and I found that yellow is the fastest one. So for me, it was like 107 for blue, the green in the middle 104, and the yellow will be like less than a minute. So yeah, I don't know, did he try to build them like equal or not, but at least I feel this way for both or 3 of this track. Cryosphere by Lokia, and yes, ice track again, and this is a very icy track. Even if it has some parts without ice, you basically need to know how ice behave, how all these slalom things are doing, because without it you will constantly fly off because of trajectory, because of constantly using all these like sharp 90 degrees icy turns, and you need to be already on the barrier to not fall off. Then some like all these weird loops trajectory, they're all like pretty fun. I don't like ice, this is my problem, but you need to know what is ice, how it's works. Asteroid Outpost by Maxi12, and yet another, partially at least this time, flying track, but for me it was even harder to grind and gather all these checkpoints. I was really hard to find the perfect trajectory, but again, I'm really struggling in paragliding. After that, if you manage to gather all of them and you're doing great, you go inside on the, like, let's say, wheel part the track, and it's not really hard. I think no matter what speed you will have, you can finish it. The problem is that if you will be very bad during glider part, you will have less speed at the second part of the track and you will be very slow. As a suggestion, put some boosters when you land, or it's already there, but I was on a decent speed and I don't need it. I didn't saw effect of the boosting decent speed. For the Empire, Kind Find the Sky, and yet another track for Star Wars. Love it. Decoration are fun and I can't say anything bad about this. I would say I have several like good points and several bad points. 3 pretty cool things that I saw already several times. Then I would say the bad thing is the loop after checkpoint 4 in the pipe, because yes, it's a first person view, but it's so like you going down. If you're slightly off from the good trajectory, you will be definitely fly over and you will crash into the pipe because you're like flying down, so be careful there. And the last good thing, it's elements to prevent people using inner track ride. I don't know how to correctly call it. The Crystal Call by Mori Sinis, and very interesting track, space sim, planet, all done nice. I believe there are like not hidden, but several ways, several trajectory how to approach to this track, and probably I'm not using the optimal one. I saw several another lines that probably I could try, but they're very risky and I'm like don't want to try it out just to crash. But for example, after the jump, I would say there is some kind of small cut. I don't know is better or not, but yeah. So love the idea of semi-open track, and it's up to you to find how you want to finish and find the best line. Okay guys, that was second part of track review for the ZSL Space, and this time we have so many AFK tracks, so I don't know, there will be 2 options. If there will be several other video and no one will use AFK, I will put it there. If no one will do it, probably at some point I will just put them one in one video, we will see. Anyway, thanks for watching. As always, leave likes, use your comments, do you agree, do you not, and maybe some tweaks about tracks, and see you next time. Bye!